Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope all of you guys are hanging on in there. Okay, so real quick, I wanted to jump on here and just pull a healing card at this time just to see where we are as a collective, because I definitely feel like the energy is still kind of intense. It's coming up for July. Okay, it is, right? So I just wanted to just pull an energy for the collective. So this is a collective message. If it resonates, it resonates, and if it doesn't, then it just doesn't. Okay, but I wanted to just pull one and let's see where the collective is as far as healing right now, please. Okay, help from above. Wow. Yes, victim consciousness at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this right here overall is what's happening. This is the energy that we are healing as a collective, the victim consciousness. Okay, which means at the end of the day, it does not mean that at one point in time we were not victims, right? Did I say that right? It doesn't mean that we weren't victims at one point in time in our lives, specifically dealing with childhood, right? So it's not like, you know, unfair shit just didn't happen. It did, right? But now it's time for us as a collective to come out of this energy. It's just time for us to come out of this energy. We can no longer create in this energy. It's not manifesting. It's not manifesting what we truly want, what we truly desire, what we truly deserve. Okay, but it's a lot happening with this energy here. Okay, so there's help in reference to balancing, healing, getting rid of at the end of the day. There's help from God, source, spirit, the universe, your higher self, you, however you look at that energy. Okay, because there is a higher version of you. There is support. You know what I'm saying? It is, you guys. You know, a while back, you know, I was on the journey of trying to find out what is the right religion, because something just don't seem right. What's really the truth? What's really happening? And it really brought me back to myself at the end of the day. But it did also bring me to a relationship, a connection that we all have with this realm, with this within, right? Within, there's a higher version of ourselves within. Okay, so like I said, however you look at that, people call that God, universe, energy, whatever. It's here, and it's crazy because it's like, you know, 27. There's that 7. We're in July 7. We're in the year of the 7. Very spiritual time. Very just, it's time to raise our consciousness. It's time to come on out of the victim consciousness. Okay, so how do you come out of the victim consciousness? First of all, you have to recognize when you are in it. And when you are in it, you will know that you're in it, because at the end of the day, when you process your feelings, when you process your emotions, if it's landing you anywhere around, things don't seem fair to me. It's like not fair. It's not right. It's, you know, that energy of not enough, or it's something of lack. That's how you know that you're there. Okay, so to transmute that energy, you have to feed yourself more energy of worth, of value, whatever that is. Even if it's something simple as just telling yourself that I'm okay right now. I appreciate my life right now. I appreciate what I have. I appreciate who I am. I appreciate who I'm becoming. I appreciate who I am becoming. Okay? Matter of fact, let's read this victim consciousness. Stop blaming others and take responsibility for what you are creating. Remember, people are in our lives, okay? All relationships at the end of the day, you guys, especially the challenging ones. It's there so that we can, so in a way it's challenging us on how we react to this energy. You know how I always talk about, it's not always about getting away from the energy. Where you going? You know what I mean? Where are you going? Are you basically saying that energy is more powerful than you are? No, I know you're really not saying that, but a lot of times when we run away, that's what we're saying. Your energy is too powerful. I can't be around it. I just can't deal with it. I can't deal. You know, your energy makes my energy go down, or makes me feel less, or makes me feel not good about myself. Like, absolutely not. It should be the other way around. My energy, even though your energy is this, okay, my energy uplifts you, it inspires you, it encourages you, it supports you. You know what I'm saying? And in order to really be in a place like that, it's almost like what you're looking for from that energy, it's time to supply that stuff. This is the cycle of supplying it for yourself. Supplying it for yourself, supplying it for yourself. Remember, and you have help and support with this. We have help and support with it. Okay? Alright, sorry. So what was I saying? It's easy to think that life is unfair and point a finger at others. If you hear yourself saying life is unfair, bad things always happen to me, I'm not good enough, nobody cares about me, why me, I can't do what I want to do, etc., then you are losing your power. Nourishing your victim aspect and asserting your place in the victim club. And that is not where you belong. At the end of the day, it's just not. The truth is you don't belong there. You know? Your inner victim can stop you from moving forward by creating dramas, making you judge others, telling you that you don't deserve better, and keeping you stuck in a financial rut. And that's because it lowers your vibration. So you may have a hard time attracting money. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you deem value or that holds value. You may have a hard time attracting that. You may have a hard time attracting valuable, you know, aspects of people. You know what I'm saying? You may have a hard time attracting that because you're like so in it, in a way. Right? You need to build your internal confidence, self-worth, and courage. Get out of your comfort zone and work on expanding and growing in all areas of your life. The light side of the victim archetype is the victorious part, which can help you to hold your power without getting angry and attacking others. It can also assist you to create healthy boundaries and act from a place of honesty, integrity, compassion, and love, you guys. Now listen. By no means am I saying to like sit back and just allow things to flow and have compassion for others at all times and don't ever say anything about nothing. Absolutely not. Okay? When you need to speak your truth and how you're feeling, because this is about truth with compassion. Speaking your truth with compassion, though. Don't just speak your truth, right, and be angry and upset and frustrated when you're doing that, because 9 times out of 10 it is not going to be received in the way that you are deserving of receiving, right? But in the way that you want to be heard. A lot of times when the energy of frustration is attached to you speaking your truth, right? Speaking your truth with compassion with someone, it actually it lands better. You know what I'm saying? It lands better. Let me read this help from above. Your positive intentions and heartfelt prayers have been heard. You are loved beyond your wildest dreams. Divine beings are working on your behalf to create the perfect circumstances for you and to heal and open your heart. So you may feel like the situation that you are facing right now is not for you, but it may be for you. It may be for you to not necessarily overcome it, but get through it by changing how you're looking at it, by changing how you're looking at yourself, you guys. It's a lot in here. It's a lot going on. This is really deeper. Now I understand why I'm still here talking about the same shit. It's because it's not an easy fix. This is not something that, you know what I mean? And it's not going away. Like, it just is what it is. You're on this journey. You're on this path now. And by the way, for those of you who are on this path, let me explain to you how strong and powerful you really are. Because a lot of people, and especially if you have been like listening to me for a while, a lot of people aren't able to really hold this type of unconditional love for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Where you're working on the energy of compassion at all times, even when you're frustrated, even when you're angry, even when you're upset, even when you're depressed. You know what I'm saying? Still working out of the energy of compassion. That can be challenging for anyone. So what I'm saying is, for those of you who are still here, I acknowledge how strong you are, because I know the strength that it takes in order to like, you know, be in that energy and walk in that energy and walk this path. It is not an easy path. So I admire those of you who are still on this path. Trust me, I know how challenging and difficult it can be, but I promise you, you're built for this. you're built for. You have the strength. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. You know, so I admire you. I admire you for still being here. Give yourself grace when it comes to that, okay? Keep asking for higher. You're being asked to work on your self-worth so that you can receive your greatest good in the form of incredible love, life-transforming opportunities, healing, abundance, and divine inspiration. That's the reward. In the form of incredible love, life-transforming opportunities, healing, abundance, and divine inspiration. What more do we want? Keep asking for higher help and intervention in any area of your life. Then follow your intuition and lower your barriers. That means expand your heart. That means face your fears. That means think positive versus worst case scenarios. Okay? Let go of any notions of how it's going to happen and bring your deepest heart yearning. It may not be in the package that you would expect, but it will be life-altering. Your heart is about to be challenged to open wider than ever before. That may require you to feel some fear and even some pain. Do not run away from this experience. Take step forward with faith that your greater good is coming. Absolutely. Your heart is about to be challenged to open wider than ever before. You know how I always talk about the heart and its intelligence. And a lot of people don't even know that that's even there. But when you tap into the intelligence of your heart, I promise you, that's the path to your desires. But it's also the path to your purpose as well, which is your own personal evolution. Okay? Alright, you guys, so remember, nurture yourselves anytime that you're feeling like things are unfair or, you know, like rejection even. Remind yourself of who you really are. Remind yourself that you're going to be okay, that you're okay. You're going to be okay. Okay? Alright, you guys, well, there is the quick healing message. Hang on in there. For those of you interested in your soul to soul soulmate reading, check out the description box below. And I'll talk to you later.